Hello sir, welcome to our College Dunia and series called Thoughts on Education. So everyone, today we have Dr. Sachin Vernekar sir, Director of Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship Development, Pune. So hello sir.
Hello,
Hi.
Namaskar.
So first of all sir, my first question is, please introduce yourself, tell your total journey till today.
Yeah, thank you. College Dunia, we have been association with for the last so many years. I'm Professor Dr. Sachin Vernekar. I've done MBA, LLB, PhD. I'm also the fellow member of Indian Management Association and Indian Commerce Association. I started my journey in Goa as a lecturer. Then I joined Bharati Vidyapeeth in Sholapur in 1985. And last 37 years I've been working for Bharati Vidyapeeth. I was in charge of Bharati Vidyapeeth Delhi campus for 11 years. And 2012, I joined this institute, that is Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship Development, Pune, one of the top 100 business schools in India. And recently, IRF has ranked us in top 35 in India. And very important is I've been looking after the Faculty of Management Studies as a Dean Faculty of Management. I'm also the in charge of this campus with 15,000 students almost. We have pharmacy, law, arts, commerce college, MSW, and so many things. So it's been a great journey in Bharati Vidyapeeth. I've been able to contribute very meaningfully to the society. Thanks to Bharati Vidyapeeth.
Thanks sir. And my next question is, being the director of Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship Development, what is your philosophy of leadership?
Yeah, I always like to lead by example. And I can't imagine of a leader who doesn't have followers. I have been trying my best. I always tell my students, you are my son. I see my son, my daughter in you. And I do everything that is possible for the welfare of our students. I insist on them that they should try to develop their positive attitude, their skills and knowledge that is asked. And I always believe in one fact, that if we give excellent environment to the students, then they can excel, they can do their best, and they can be best citizens of the country. So as a leader, my job is to take my entire faculty, my supporting staff, and my students with me for achievement of our goal. And you will be happy to know the mission of Bharati Vidyapeeth is social transformation through dynamic education. So we want to serve the society through dynamic education. So I want all my students, my faculty, and everyone to do well. And I'm very glad I've been able to do that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And my next question is, the education system in India and other foreign countries are structured very differently, right? In your experience, what can an inbound student gain from studying in here in your institute?
Yeah, fortunately, you'll be happy to know that we have collaboration with Linnaeus University, Sweden, under the Linnaeus PAME program, and it is fully sponsored by Swedish Council. And their faculty, the Linnaeus University faculty and students come here. Our faculty and students go there. And this last 8 years, we have been having this collaboration. One semester is spent there by our students, and their students come here and spend one semester. Their faculty comes. I've been there thrice. I delivered 30 lectures every time I went there. My 4 faculty members have been there in the last 8 years. Their 4 to 5 faculty have come here. And now again in this next month, our faculty will go there. So while I was in Sweden, I have observed their focus is more on learning. It's project-based learning. So you find all the students, their number of courses will be less. The focus is more on learning. They are given case studies, they're more of surveys, storytelling. They will be asked to see the movies and based on that, write. So their focus is on that. In India, now our focus has been shifted. Now with the NEP, National Education Policy, our focus is more on integration of vocational education to the regular education. Our focus is on learning now. Earlier we used to say that there is more focus on the rote learning. But at Bharati Vidyapeeth, let me tell you, at IMED, our focus has been on project-based learning, outcome-based education. Very important thing is that we have experiential learning. We ensure that there are winter projects, winter internship, there are summer internship. There is a project called CWTED, that is community work through dynamic education, community work through entrepreneurship development. So what we are trying in community work through entrepreneurship development is, this is something unique. So we want our students to be good entrepreneur and not just to look for the jobs. We want our students to be job creators and not just the job seekers. So the inbound students who come from other countries, not particularly from Linnaeus University, we took their feedback when they spent their semester here. They were too happy. They were in fact shocked to see the vibrant culture, different cultures in India. We go to south, go to north, go to east or west. You have different food habits, different dressing sense. So they were shocked to see, because in Sweden, the population being less, they were shocked to see such a big population and so well managed, well mannered, and unity in diversity. When they were told that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is what we follow, that is, whole world is one family. Atiti Devo Bhava, that is, the guest is God. They were shocked to know about this. And they had great learnings here, particularly about our culture, the cultural exchange, then the kind of system we have, particularly Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Atiti Devo Bhava, and very important, the Indian culture, the Indian mythology, the kind of things, what we have learned from this Gita, Bhagavad Gita, and many other literatures like Vedas and all. So it was a great learning for them, and they learn what management is all about. Because managing a small country like Sweden and managing a big country, my friend in Sri Lanka, he calls India as a continent. Managing such a big country, such a big network, it's so difficult. So they learn many things in India, particularly our IIMs and IITs and the institutions like Bharati Vidyapeeth. The kind of education we are giving, it's not only management education, we are also trying to inculcate human values in the students. We are trying to inculcate the entrepreneurship skills. So this is something we have to offer for the students coming from other countries to us.
That's great, sir, and wonderful job you are doing here. And my next question is regarding that only. What do you think should be the university's top priority over the next 10 years?
Yeah, now NEP being implemented every year, you'll be again happy that Bharati Vidyapeeth IMED, that is the institute I'm looking after, we have been one of the few institutions in India who started implementing national education policy. We have already launched, we have PhD, we have MBA, we have MCA, we have BBA, we have BCA. So BBA, BCA, we have already launched 4 years honors degree program. So this is what is expected from us by the NEP, National Education Policy. So here the focus is more on multiple entry and multiple exit. When you complete 1 year, you get certificate, 2 years, you get a diploma, 3 years, you get a degree. And the 4th year, which is focused more on research, that is BBA honors and BCA honors, you get a BBA honors degree, BCA honors degree. So this is something very important we have done. Now the future is of AI, that is artificial intelligence. Now the chat GPT, that is people are talking about. Change is the only factor which is constant. So our focus for the future should be on entrepreneurship development, should be on research, should be on IPR, developing new products, ensuring that we give the best of the products to the world. The whole education system, we need to have vocational and entrepreneurship integrated with the conventional system. So this is what is happening, and the future is of India. You have seen in terms of GDP growth, in terms of PPP, purchasing power parity. So we are leading. We are now the 5th largest economy in the world. So the next 10 years are very challenging. More and more foreign universities will come to India. They are being welcomed. Multidisciplinary approach is there. If somebody is studying management, he should have. That's what we have done. We have the subjects from law, we have subjects from humanities, we have subjects from pharmacy or arts. This is what we have done, a good combination. And this is what is expected of every educational institution, keeping the future in mind. And we want our students to be global citizens. They have to think about the global economy, and they must serve our economy, and they must feel proud of their own country and must make their parents feel proud of themselves. So this is what we are planning. We are introducing more and more skill development courses. The combination of offline and online, the pandemic has taught us that there is always an alternative. If offline is not possible, online can be conducted. So we are using online and offline. We are offering many online courses. So this combination will be used. We are well equipped. We have excellent labs. We have excellent library, more than 85,000 books in our library. With this, we are trying to develop new things, and our focus is on research, development, consultancy, and entrepreneurship now. That's the future.
That's great, sir. And my next question is, sir, what do you see as the greatest strength of IMED?
IMED, the greatest strength. IMED, if you see the full form of IMED, it says I am emotionally dedicated. This is the greatest strength. Everyone here, from the director to the management to the faculty to the students to the alumni, everybody is emotionally dedicated. So when there is dedication, the outcome has to be the great. We focus on developing entrepreneurs and successful leaders. That is the greatest strength. Our greatest strength is our teamwork. Our greatest strength is our faculty. Our greatest strength is our students and the alumni. The corporates. We have the database of 500 companies. We have association with 500 companies. Thanks to all the companies that they help us giving excellent placements. Our placements are 100%. Everybody who is opting for placement is getting placed. 54 lakh international and 18 lakh domestic has been the highest package. And average package is 7.5 lakh. And our fees is 5 lakh for 2 years. So you can imagine, so this is possible because of the excellent management we have. Our Chancellor, Dr. Shivajirao Kadam, our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sauji, Honorable Secretary, Dr. Viswajit Kadam, who is also the Pro-Vice Chancellor, and the entire Bharati Vidyapit family. For us, the source of inspiration is Dr. Patangrao Kadam, who as a teacher started Bharati Vidyapit. And you just name the city in the world, we have our students there. So this is the family type of organization. This is our biggest strength.
That's great, sir. And my final question is, any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
Let me tell you, people talk many things about current youth, Generation Y, Generation Z and all. But I am proud of my students. I'm proud of my students. They are really doing great. We send them for various intercollegiate competitions. We send them for sports activities. Everywhere they are flying high. They are bringing laurels to the institute. And the only thing I want to say, they have the energy, they have the passion, and they want to do great things. They are well informed. Our generation was not so well informed. Now GG, that is Google Guru. Now Chat GPT is again coming to help them. So they are so well informed that we don't have to tell them. We have to, the teachers, it is a challenging job for the teachers to create new knowledge. So we have to join hands, and if we tell we properly guide these students, they can do wonders. Only thing, we must tell them there is no shortcut for hard work. There is no shortcut for the smart work. There is, the honesty is still the best policy. If you're honest, if there is integrity, there is dedication, there is determination, and if you want to do your best, India has plenty of opportunities. You don't have to go to any other foreign country, because the foreign professors and foreign nationals, they are looking for jobs in India. They are looking for peace in India. Yoga is being practiced everywhere in the world. So I tell my students, stay to the roots of India and you'll be the best in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, and wonderful thoughts you have given. Thank you very much for giving your time. Thank you, sir.